figured we'd jump back on, work our way into the evening. I'm just trying out a server that I've actually seen a while ago, which I wanted to have a look at. Modded apparently, before I actually go back onto the King server and look to get to myself to a good area. 100 bracket already. Wow. Righty. Well, I'm going to use... I'm not going to eat my pear. Fuck's sake. So, that's good, eh? If that's already happened, literally within the 2 seconds that I was doing shit, and that's insane. Around the back end of Zeleno. We're near the factory. No, yeah, we're in. Actually, no, we're coming up to not Cami, but bloody in the middle anyway. Here's a nice dry bag. The dry bag got. That allowed me to do something. You're fucking kidding. I can't drink or eat. That is shocking. Not even a minute into the game and it's already doing it. So interesting. Interesting. Anyway. Let's charge up and charge on. What we will do is go straight onto the King. Bugger it. Let's get to where we should be. Let's see. We do need to change something, don't we? We need to go. Let's hit the King. See what happens. So chat's on. Feel free to drop in and say hello. Don't be scared. And we'll see how we go. Hopefully that dishwasher isn't too loud in the background too. Anyway, people, I hope your evening's going well, or your morning, or your day. I don't know how my controller can be. Does this? Give me a second. Got it now. There's the bird flying towards us. That's quite cool. Just going to keep moving up and around and see where we end up. And work out what we're going to drop. And that server runs so nice and smooth, it's good. Actually quite a quite good to see and play on. You know, venture through the forest through there just to see if I can find some of the chopper crashes that are around, whether they're actually in this area as well. It's a different story. And in fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and grab a friggin' beer while I'm camouflaging myself inside a bush. Hey dear, this is the beer. Right, so here we go. Hey, hey. How you going then? How you doing, brother? Yeah, some of you, actually, you're not wrong, brother, but mine, believe it or not, I think after one of the restarts, there was a sound, I thought it was my Twitch, and then it did it for mine where it was sort of, I suppose you could say it was stammering on and off, like, so I ended up just getting off at one point because literally you couldn't hear anything or do anything, but no, all good, mate, it was good. It's a shame it didn't catch up, but no biggie. Some funny moments and some good areas, put it that way. It's good to try the different servers too, man. Like, I didn't mind either of them, actually, to be fair. Car driving's a bit of a pain in the ass, but on the last one, the jackalope, but it is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, they were good. Did you notice that you dropped sound a bit like through the stream, or? Mate, it was funny, and honestly, it was, I literally just left the crane, went to the hospital to try and find some meds, and turned and looked at my phone and seen, because they just stream up while mine was running, picture-in-picture sort of thing, and seen you climb the ladder. I'm like, oh fuck, hang on, you're there. Oh well, because there were a shitload of bodies at the bottom of it. Well, there were a few bodies at the bottom of it. It was funny though, I seen you jump, so I've got you, I'll clip it and send it to you, mate. I've got you jumping off the crane and hitting the ground and then bouncing about 6 feet in the air. That's one of those things, mate. If we meet up, meet up. If we don't, we don't. No biggie. I think sometimes it's a case of like if you meet up then, you know, and it's just by chance, it's better than people don't think. People are scripting shit or doing other shit, which, you know, not that that's going to be something that happens anyway, but it was funny, bro. Like, yeah, bounce up quite well. We can try and find some more. Yeah, bloody oath, bro. I know what you mean. And look, the problem I normally have, and it's only because one of the followers is Bad Vish on here. I keep forgetting to look at my friggin' chat badly, to the point where when I accidentally look down and see there's about 9 messages from them, I'm like, oh shit, you know, and then by then it's too late, so you feel like you're a rude bastard. When really you're just focusing on what you're doing, eh? That is what it is, mate, don't stress. I'm not. Doesn't bother me at all, bro. It'll happen if it happens. No big deal. Yeah. Yeah, it's like that. There should be a chopper through here, I reckon, the way this is going. But I thought I'd take a trip, yeah, there's one there. Thought I'd take a trip up to the ski field, man. Go and see what we can see. No doubt there'll be a few people around. Seems this thing's pretty, I think this thing's chocker. Yep, she's up there. Is that a chopper? It is too. So really we're in what you could say is like Chopper Alley, where there's quite a few, if they stick to the server spawn points, in this back end, over the back of the airfield, definitely towards the ski field. We've got Tizzy coming up, and we've got the ski field, which we'll get through as well, and maybe further around to the other area that's further down on the other military points. Come back and check these out. I've got to come back this way anyway, for some reason, anyhow. Back to that sitting in the middle of the road. Yeah, bro, I am. Yeah. It's not too bad, eh? Like, I normally been on the old one vicious cycle, but I'm playing this a little bit now, and it's just enjoying the graph that you got to do to get anywhere, really. Like, I've only just managed to luck up and on the LAR before and some night vision and an S-Bell as well, but I've only got 8 bullets for it. It's not too shabby, eh? I'm going to check the chopper out in a sec. I just want to see if I can maybe. Alright, we'll introduce the Val. Let's go there and we'll put the knife. Yeah. Take the full auto until we can use it instead of a silenced pistol. Fuck me, a little bit jady. Come on, you puppies. Jesus, the reach is good. Oh, come down. Thank you. Fuck me. Alright, there's the other one. Jesus, a big swing and a miss. I think I've got some shit to repair this stuff with anyway, but I've already got the tactical belt, so I'm not worried about that. Shoes, definitely. VSD, fuck yes. What about the food? I'm going to go and ditch. Well, I've got one already, but I would like to keep another one. Definitely What am I gonna ditch? Bits of blaze. BSD should be able to do the job anyway, no dramas at all, but I know I ditched a shitload of friggin' Mosin bullets as well, which isn't necessarily the best. Let's get rid of the shit steak. It's only wolf. Keep the fat. I don't know. KM ammo as well, that's half the problem as well. I don't really... I'm going to have to repair anyway first up, so I'm just thinking whether I'd ditch the S-Val and go from that. But, I mean, it's a good gun, but I suppose it is a suppressed weapon anyway, which helps out. Definitely want to use the VSD though. Crazy not to. I realise you can repair the tactical belt as well, that's pretty cool. Okay. Well, we ditched the LAR, which would be crazy to do because I've got more bullets for that than anything else. Alright, I'm going to ditch the S-Val, which probably will regret, but it is what it is. It is a good gun, but I thought I actually had a silencer, but I don't. Maybe I can pass off too. Down there, matches going there, down there. Can go up here, that can go, so it's dry. So we've got the blaze, we've got the VSD. If we use the VSD, more like a M1, or M1A, I suppose. If I had a freaking silencer, it would be great. It would be bang on. Oh, what am I doing? Dickhead. Sometimes it's too much gear to even worry about. You really want to sort of strip yourself back a bit, eh? Right. Let's go back to a Desert Eagle and a blaze, would be great. Tell you what, I'm going to ditch the blaze. We'll keep the VSD. The S-Val. Simply because I'll use the VSD as a sniper instead. You know, we've got the auto weapon of the FAL or the LAR, sorry, fucking hell. My marbles. Yeah, I do too. Here's the gun cleaning. Just clean everything up and make sure it's all good. Pretty sure the S-Val's alright. And the worst comes to worst, you can always ditch a VSD if it gets shit anyway. Right, let's go check out the other choppers. And hopefully, this other beer. Take that with us just in case. Yeah. How much have we got? We've got quite a fair bit of LAR in there. I'll leave them there for somebody who picks up the blaze. Alright. I don't really need anything more. Oh, battery I do. Surprised it actually allowed me to do that. Alright, we'll keep out of that just in case. What's that under there? Is that? So I'm going to move around, pretty much come back from where we were. I don't need food. Well, I've still got the go. Still got the stuff in the case as well. Yeah. Tetraside still in there? Where's the tetraside gone? God, the one thing I find, I don't know if you find yourself, brother, but like when you're playing on sometimes multiple servers, you forget which gear you've got on which. And for me, literally, I'm like, I'm sure I've got this. How come I can't find it? Realising that it's on a different bloody server. And then wondering why I may have dropped it or lost it. So, mate, you had a long day today. How long did you go for today? Let's go back where we came. Holy shit, yeah, it's a long day, eh? Goes quick though sometimes. Like, 4 hours in this game is next to nothing sometimes, eh? It just flies by. So easy to wrap a day up without even trying. 8 hours, mate. 8 hours of slog. Although the races were funny. Shit, that was funny. It was good stuff. Especially, yeah, the cars on the side at the checkpoint and shit. It was funny as. Good way to do it, actually. I don't know why they don't do one at the rally buddy thing up here. It'd be quite cool to see how they go in a rally, you know, in that sort of circuit. There can be one just there, but we'll go through. If not the rain. Oh, did you? What time? Oh shit! What time did you go to work this morning? Holy crap! What time did you knock off? At rally, yeah, 100%. That'd be sick. And even, you know, like the dodgems that you, well, like a derby car race. You know, 3 to the track or 2 to the track. Even 2 to the track, yeah. There's got to be. That's all. I wonder if there's any chances that there's going to be decent rock forms up there where you can go. 2:11, 6 or, oh yeah, shit. I suppose quick 5 hours in the morning, although still it's 5 hours in the morning, mate, isn't it? Right. And streamed at 12 to 8, holy shit, yeah, long day. Long day. And, you know, despite what people think, mate, sitting in front of a tube on the box sometimes takes it out of you too. Especially if you're you know, heart's getting elevated quite a bit by chasing people or getting chased. Yeah, bloody oath, it'd be good, eh? Might have somebody who might be able to do that actually as well. Give it a bit of a bash, eh? It's really going to make sure that the server can handle, you know, 3 cars side by side without causing any dramas as well. But maybe somebody who, yeah, I'll reach out to them. Oh, I might reach out to them later on anyway and see what he says. But that'd be quite cool. Definitely be something different. I don't know why they don't do like the old cannonball run. You know, certain little things you got to do at certain checkpoints and shit. Yeah, it is. Especially what I find that the problem I end up getting is really bad dry eye. Solely because you're always staring or trying to zoom, I suppose, with your eyes at times as well. USA server, yeah. Yeah, the lag wasn't too bad. Like, I was over, I had the friggin' truck full of meds and shit, and then found an Olga and started transferring shit over to the Olga. There's a red trail. That's another thing to do, mate, is a red trail run. I'm going to do that yet, have a crack on that and see how it goes. The old, I reckon if you start it in the red trail and follow it, that you'll be able to get enough stuff to be able to survive and gear up properly at the same time. But yeah, like, found an Olga and jumped into it, and then come across what are we, 4V, and went to get into that and blacked out somehow, and because I couldn't do anything. Oh no, what actually happened? No, I went to fucking Novilug. Went to Novilug and pulled a defibrillator out of the boot of the car and wondered what it would do to myself. So don't go defibrillating yourself unless you're actually fucking, I would say, dead just about, or unconscious or something. So I lost the med truck, lost the car, lost the shitload, lost 275 rounders with a KAM. Yeah, just lost a bit of shit, really. I'm definitely keen to try a defibrillator on someone who's either maybe uncon or close to death. Maybe dead, I don't know. Maybe you can bring him back. Sometimes you put the fine. But I was at one point at the bottom of the prison after swimming over, and it was on the back of the beer at one point as well. Managed to, where the guys were standing on the bridge where you walked over, literally was lying down and no one could see us, and then managed to manoeuvre around until the service start basically as well. So the only disadvantage I think they've got at that height is that they may not see people in ghillies. Things they got the zombies there who react, which is quite a good way to do it. But they can't tell the difference between a zombie and a player, unfortunately. Take a hell of a lot to get into that place though. Jesus. I don't think. Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't think it'll be real. Yeah. I think I've never been to this town. Or up to that tower, to be honest with you. Might be wrong. Someone's obviously been here. Someone's obviously still here, I think. Yeah, far out. I'd like to know if you can actually bring someone back properly, like, you know, if they actually, when you look at it and you get the red cross, I wonder if you can actually fully, I mean, is that what happened? Like, they were fully just about gone and then you could bring them back, or? Yeah, alt accounts, mate. I've never, ever had an alt account yet. I get it if you're base building and shit, and I get it, you know, server-wise, yeah, I can understand if you've got a server and that as well. Makes a lot of sense. They said, holy fuckballs, what's going on here? Why are there so many fucking zombies? On the round. I like that, uncon for 30 minutes. Yeah, because it does, it knocks you unconscious, completely. Like, I actually thought I was dead, so... It did nothing, yeah, okay. So maybe it's just, yeah, when you're unconscious then, I don't know. Because I know, yeah, it knocked me out, and I couldn't work out if I was unconscious or what. So I restarted, and that killed us straight away. Oh, warm, is it? I don't think I've been around here in ages. What? Oh, how the fuck am I in water when I'm standing up there? Now I'm in water? Jesus Christ. It's deep. The waterfall? Or just a wee pond? Yeah, I couldn't remember the last time I've been up here. No. What's going on there? Oh. At what point do you think, oh, I'm going to give up? Oh, holy shit. That's a long time to keep on keeping on with them. Oh shit. Be funny as fuck to see though. Oh, I'm wet, which sucks. Might knock up a... Well, I might even knock up a fight. Oh, 3 goodies. Okay. I got rid of the revolver, didn't I? No, I didn't. It's good. Definitely someone been around, you can see. I've seen, yeah, I get you. Yeah. Okay. I can safely say I don't know how I went there, but never been here before. This is sick. I wonder if you could build using that rock as a background. I have seen bases underneath the bridges, but that's more PC, which you can probably do half walls, I suppose, but this would be quite cool to... How big is that? Oh, it's pretty bloody deep. Holy shit. Yeah. With depth, you'd stash some decent bloody shit in here too. Stashing some crates in here. Alright, I'm going to try and get myself dry and warm. Dams are good, mate, yeah. I've seen a couple of the dams on YouTube, like where people have actually built in the spillway, which is really cool. And really hard to see too. I have to say, honestly don't think I've actually ever been here. That I can remember anyway. Anywhere I reckon, like there are some houses in towns that give you that natural area where you've got, you know, this part of the ski field. No. Yeah. Definitely in the ski field. Yeah. Okay. That give you like the natural 3 walls and all you and a roof, and all you do basically is put on a gate and, you know, maybe a 4th wall. And they can't be climbed over, obviously, and they can't be broken down either, which is apart from the gate. But you could lock that shit up pretty quick if you had to. Oh, I'm at the... Hang on, where the fuck am I? Jump, you fucker. I love the signs. Make for a good coffee table. Alright. I'll take the vodka if it is. Or the water, whatever it is. Looks like vodka. Jacket. Probably crazy not to, really. Ooh. Happens to that, and it's a little bit rooted. I mean, my one's just damp, but what? For fuck's sakes. What did we pick up? Oh, the saw. I was going to be cheeky and maybe look at building something. Nah, stop it. Do it at a different time. Let's give it a steak. I'm going to keep this time, doesn't really matter. How can I not keep that? Because of that as well. Let's get all the bullets up where we need to. Good old dry bag saves the day. Cook the fat. We should leave that there. We'll go at one. There we go. We'll see. Coming in tonight, maybe again. No, that's been pretty good. Oh, actually, what am I saying? I haven't really been on here yet, so. Let's have the battery down. Yeah. Fuck, I hate doing this shit. Let's get rid of that. Actually, no, we'll get rid of the meat on it. Oh. Alright, what the hell? You sure? You've been in here, huh? Someone's definitely been here. Right, let's go further up the hill and we'll go and light a fire somewhere real quick and dry out. And also look to cook up what's left. That was a zombie. Or a zombie. I was going to say, is there a zombie or a car? The ski field, eh? I don't think I've actually even been on the side of the ski field before. Yeah, the red trail comes all the way through everything, eh? Definitely would be a, I've always said to one of the lads, like, I I've never seen a broken down house as I did before. What's the sign say? I never even looked at the sign when I should have, but always said I'd like to try and do the red trail with like the basic-able gear where you'd, and I actually put it out on one of the community servers, I think, community Facebook pages as well, on what would be the, you know, old gear. Nah. Ooh. Maybe the chicken's in it. Maybe it is a chicken. What a base. In such a weird way where I've been, but yeah, starting the red trail with like the bare minimum, you know, maybe a knife, a hatchet, possibly a choice of a handgun, a drink, and one bit of food, and then seeing how you go. And even then, I'm probably thinking maybe that's too much as well. Right? Is this the old fucking? Get up there. Yep. Come on. You can't get up there, can you? No. You know, just to see whether or not you could actually survive pretty well off the red trail itself. I don't think I've ever actually been up here. It's not the quarry, obviously. But yeah, look, I really seriously do not believe I've actually been up this way before. I mean, oh shit. I'm gonna do that. You could build in there, that'd be alright. Few good walls. Yeah. Yeah, this is different. For me, it's different. Almost reminds me of one of the videos Frankie and Sada did where I think what is it? They had a minigun. Hey. Yeah, I can safely say I don't think I've ever been here before. And if I have, I've never noticed it. I think. No. Definitely looks different. What I would even think it was. This would be a GPS would be quite cool too, or a little wee map. Might be, is this a north border sort of thing? Yeah, rocks around, that's for sure. Good if you could get inside some of those the mines. Oh, come on. One single solitary zombie floating around. This would obviously be a good place to come and pick some rock. Wonder if they were going to hurry up and bring the old, is it the old cement or the brick walls back in? I remember ripping around trying to find bloody bags of sand and making sure you had water and then a cement mixer and shit. You know, drive one of these would be pretty bloody sick as well. Reminds me of like the old the Rust. Yeah, beach is definitely good for rocks. Yeah, you're not wrong at all, mate. Not wrong at all. I can safely say, man, I can't remember the last time I've ever actually been here. Like, I mean, I know the building's pretty familiar, obviously, because of where it goes and where it's at all the time. And it'll be a little place to build a little 2x2 or 1x1. But yeah, like, you're just going to get sand from the actual, I'm pretty sure, actually no, maybe not. I'm sure we used to get bags of sand, eh? Like, you have to go and find bags of sand and shit to be able to make cement. Who's this fucking zombie? It's one thing I think that's really underdone, eh, is the old using rock and shit. Ooh, crap. Nope. Take it easy. Jesus. What's in the Come on. I know it's gonna happen here. I'm gonna fucking fall and die, I bet you. Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna bother. Jesus Christ. I was gonna have a look in the hoppers there, but my point. There's all the zombies inside, eh? Pretty cool if you get the rail carts going. Something's around. Cargoes. Don't need batteries, don't need nails. Yeah, hands down, I honestly cannot remember or know if I've actually even been here before. I don't think I have. Very foreign, so it's nice to know that you can go around the map sometimes and find things that you've never seen, which is pretty bloody rare too. I don't need any more KM, we'll leave that. Like I just don't. Throw our weights or tape, definitely. The axe keeps getting that right where it shouldn't. Let's get rid of some of this. Get rid of the shitty matches. Another gun cleaning kit? Yeah, too. So let's get rid of the other gun cleaning kit as well. Take that. Take that. Put that up there. Take the food down. It's safe. How's that chocolate as well? Yeah. I can go there. I need to ditch a gun, to be fair. I don't need to be carrying that many. I'm going to use one at a time, so there's not much point carrying all these bloody guns around. Definitely take that. So probably need to make a bit of a sacrifice and work out what. Like, drop the blaze already. Actually, I'm just going to drop some shit, to be fair. Let's get rid of some of the KM mags, because honestly, I haven't got a KM yet. I've got enough friggin', I'll keep one, but I've got enough bullets for it anyway. If I do come across one, and there's not much point holding on to shit if I'm not going to find it. We can condense some down, we can too, so it'd be even better. Let's go that and that. Listening out to what I think is movement maybe out the side there. No traces, fuck yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm probably going to drop the SL, to be fair. I mean, I like the idea of using it and holding on to it. Yeah, look, storage, mate, like, honestly, it's a bitch, eh? The worst thing is whenever you change clothes, it just goes right back to being completely shit. And you know, I don't need to be carrying all that crap anyway. Like, honestly, the only reason I'm holding on to the SVL is because it's obviously the newer gun, and if you do get the armor piercing rounds, it's pretty fucking sick. You go through a plate carrying no drama. But it was more the suppressed side of it. In the VSD, you'd definitely hold on to as a sniper. LAR, well, I mean, you can use that as the assault weapon. or the barrel, sorry, assault weapon, or a sniper if I had to at a stretch. Yeah, and then I've only got the revolver, I suppose, and I don't mind having a revolver, at least it's fine. Or 350s. But you've got some stopping power. Now that the ghost bullets are no longer in effect. Look at that. Look at that. Where did that go? That. I'm trying to think if that's a road. That's where we wait, eh? Wondering where. Nah, look, I wasn't keen on the VSS either, man. The only reason I tried the S valve, like I said, was just more the suppression, eh? I mean, the VSS, mate, with 10 bullets, you can do fuck all, really, eh? Unless you're hitting headshots and it's armor piercing, it has to be. It's just not. There's no point. I mean, you know, I've got. Yeah, look, I've got nothing of it, so it doesn't really bother me if I lose it, to be fair. It's much like a Vega. I know people are mad about Vegas and that. Got to get over them. Like I like the idea of the automatic shotgun. But I reckon they could bring something different in. That'd be quite cool. How's one at the back? No, not as a sniper at all, bro. Nah. Nah, mate, look, you know, the best sniping weapon, obviously, is definitely the VSC. One for recoil and two for the amount of time. Well, I say that in regards to the way the gun handles, but, you know, for sniping zoom-wise and scope-wise, obviously it's going to be either the Tundra or the Blaze. At least with the Blaze you get the double shot, which there's a chopper crash over there, so I honestly I can't remember this stuff being here, eh? I know I might be pushing up to the arse end of, like a very, very arse end of, maybe I'm around the back towards Tizzy, but is it really that dark? It's not too bad, no. Put it on just to make it easier to be seen on the screen as well. Fuck me. Yeah, I can't remember this place. Mind you, there's a lot of areas I suppose that I don't push to now. I think about it. Where did that chopper go? Where have I seen smoke? Oh, there. Let's have a look on the map and see where the fuck I am. I think I'm sort of circling up the top end of the hills, up the very, very top, out the back. Well, there's the tower, so see what I survive has, eh? Where are we looking at? So, take a good look. We're up the back at one point. I thought maybe around Kamensk itself, which I'd been there already, and then I've gone further up the arse end. Krasno maybe, because there's this, is that the tracks into the, Yeah, okay, so I'm actually coming around the back to Krasno now. Towards Starry Yar, which will then lead us over towards Tizzy as well, so it's pretty cool that they've got a ski park there, which I never knew about, or the chairlift there, which goes up to the radio tower when we're there, so yeah, didn't know they had that. Definitely can say I haven't been up here in a, oh, well, God knows how long. I don't even know if I have. Yeah, moonlight. Even know if you need a thumbnail sometimes, eh? Where's the church? Hang on, where the fuck? Hang on. Lost where I was going for the office smoke. I know it's around to the right, I think, but it was fading out, so maybe it's gone. Yeah. I'll keep the illumination going. I'll be over the back there a little bit anyway. Someone's definitely been around, eh? So you keep your glasses, don't need them. Where is there? Alright. Say someone's doing the chopper trail more than anything else, by the looks of it. I don't think well actually I haven't seen any mushrooms either, so we're not in the sort of a forestry area to allow them to grow, but I don't reckon I'm too far behind them. Now, not very dark anyway, is it? How bad's that on the screen, I wonder? Yeah, I'll plug it back on. Put it back on to make it easy. Well, there's another VSD, which is good. 50 round CMAG, which I don't need. I will take that scope, that's for sure, and I will take that. One, shrug and shoulder. Yeah, you can have that. One thing I'll say, sort of can, yeah, that's why I think I'll just keep it on. Like, sometimes it's cool not to have it on, you know, like if you can see through the full moon. It'd be nice to be able to adjust the settings. You can add a bit more, maybe, you know, gamma into it if you had to, but not enough to be able to, not enough to be able to cheat like they used to in Arma 2. And it gets like, you know, if you're seeing what I'm seeing, then you understand why I'm having issues looking as well, but I'm not mad, you can stay there. Mate, I've got night vision, so why not use it? It's kind of weird, eh? You jump onto a server that's high pop and come across no one. And you jump onto a server that's got 6, 7 or 8 people, and you bump into every bastard left, right and bloody centre. So, you know, while people are chasing the high pop servers and that, sometimes you get more interaction off lower ones, eh? And better interaction too, I think. What a nice wee fucking spot. If only. If only had a night vision scope. I guarantee you. Why can't I use the scope? Hello, scope. Oh, wow. I did see it. What? Fuck. Oh, whatever. Wouldn't be able to use it anyway. Well, at least we can use this with the night vision. But this is a fucking awesome sniping spot, to be fair. You like in the natural light. I actually got to smash that Discord real quick too, which I keep forgetting. And yours too, which I'm about to do as well, mate. I'm shopping for Discord, to be honest with you. I get to the stage where I get so many freaking notifications from it, you get sort of over it, so you tend to leave it as well. But let's add yours right now as well. I've got yours on the whisper. Let's go to the slash. MJ, goes S. 9. Sweet. 147 online. 2,000, Jesus. Sarah Rawls, once you read post here, question post, no. Post here, what am I posting? Yep. Listen to that movement. Yeah, I'm still wet, so I do need to dry out, which is one thing. Right, and mate, let's do yours right now as well, bro. Malaga. Sweet. Done. 34 online, bro. Nice. 366 members, mate. You're doing good. That's bloody good. Alrighty. Nice. Sweet. Right. Let's go to that, and let's go on that. Righty. Oh, let's probably pop one of these while we got the chance too. Don't see much movement down there, which is good. But I do want to check out some of these. There's the chairlift. Nothing like a good like a good bit of skiing for the chairlift, mate. Tell you what, they're a bitch to sit on if you don't know how to do them properly too. They can claim you nicely. Claim you as a scalp if you're not careful. Never sit down on the chairlift. Oh. So this is up the top, I think, eh? Obviously have one of the runs. Power lines. We'll make our way down to Uri town. Yeah, nice. That's good, bro, eh? 34 servers. That's bloody good. Really good. Right. You know, at least now each of them have got that sort of link back to if people want to know what's going on. Here, have a look at this. This is what we're about. So, definitely a good way to do it, bud. Okay. The boot's open, that's for sure. Someone's around, eh? Don't know how far in front or how far, but someone is definitely around. We're up the top of the run for the ski field, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the doors are open. That, I was going to say, was a fucking bear as well. And I reckon it was a bear someone's shooting at. Pretty sure, I had a funny feeling we were behind someone. Wanted to go over that way, but I'm not. I'm going to go this way and see. Although that's going to be, Jesus Christ, it's going to be tizzy, I would say. Or, because I'm pretty sure we're in either the top end of the ski. No, actually, no, we can't be. This will be commenced. Maybe. Or Starry Yard, sorry. Starry Eye, whatever it is, Starry. One of the Starries. There's enough friggin'. Let me go to the marketplace. Enough bloody hunters' cabins or the hunting lodges, eh? Suit jacket and stay there, like that. Yeah, that's right. I want to check out quickly. I don't remember what it's called, eh? Like they have the. Pretty much like a triathlon, but it's for when people are skiing, shit like that. What's it called? I can't think what it is. But where basically you're skiing for around about 500 fucking kilometres, and then shooting, and then skiing, and then shooting. There's another lodge, you know. What a clear night. It's nice. Problem is, people up here are going to have night vision as well, so. And the worst thing in the world you can ever do is do this. Look at the friggin' map. The amount of times people get domed for it. So we're going to head over to Starry Yard, and then we're going to head over to here too. And then work our way around. I love the map. Yeah, shoot ski again. Yeah, I I can't remember, there's a weird name for it, eh? Can't remember the freaking name of it. It's like they ski for like 30 freaking Ks or whatever, and then have to do the shooting, and then have to ski again, and I can't remember. It's got a real, when I say weird, it's got quite a unique name, obviously. It's always fucking good enough. Alright, let's go, see if we can find out where that come from. Yeah, that place. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. What are your thoughts on Ruts coming out, mate? What do you think of the idea of it being on console? It's never going to be a DayZ. Fuck, I really want to check out all those rocks up there. Oh, mate, go away. You can't see me. You know you can. Jesus, can we get stuck in the door any better? Really want to look. I'm going to go come back, I think, during the daytime and have a look at those rocks anyway. The reason I'm looking is there is mention of the caves up by the, what they call the northern border or whatever it is. There's obviously the one cave that I've got shit in, which I'd say would be gone by now. But, ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. How do you divide it up, eh? I think it's, look, to me, it's going to be, I mean, it depends on when it gets here as well, but I got an email the other day about doing the beta testing, but it's not, I mean, even though the advertisement for Oceania, but it's not just here just yet. It's soon to be, but I think you're going to get a lot of players that'll go there to play it, but then still come back, like every other freaking game, mate, where people nick off to play it, but then still always come back. The loyal are always going to stay with this. There's enough freaking cabins, though. I'm keen just to have a crack on it. Like, I've never had a PC that's been able to run it yet. Only because I haven't really upgraded a freaking PC in so long, but it's going to be cool. Like, it'll be quite cool. There'd be a lot of size opportunity around it if you get into the streaming side pretty quickly. But like you say, how do you divide it? You know? I mean, it's hard to split time between the two, really. Especially if you want to do quality content, I suppose, eh? Yeah, look, I'll have a bash. Let me have a crack on it and see what it's like. Might. See how it goes, see how buggy it is, whether it is or isn't, mate. You never know. Like, might be alright, might not be, you know. Might be totally shit compared to the, I mean, from what I've seen of the videos already, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Yep. Bloody oath. Just wake the neighbourhood up, eh? I love the sound. A Barrett would be fucking awesome. I know when you're, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is a lot more. I mean, they did originally, mate, when Rust came out originally, they actually had zombies. And it sucked massively. And they got rid of them straight away. And then it actually was close to getting fucking pulled, to be honest with you. Like, it died at one point. They removed the zombies. And then everybody started taking it as a PvP in the way it was. And I believe it, what was it saying? I believe it. It was a particular way that it was done, and that's the way it is still now. Like the way that they advertised it, the way that they run it was whatever it was going to be. Oh, I can't remember the name, fucking what it said, but yeah, the way it was going to be, and then that's pretty much the game that you got now is exactly the way that they changed it. You know, having bloody zombies in it just didn't do it for me, because they reckon when you do the search of Rust and this, you know, what is Rust, they say it's a derivative or a game like DayZ, which has got nothing, not even fucking close really. It's a totally different game, to be fair. Same principle, but no zombies, totally different, well, not so much mechanics, but different side of it, eh? Like you said, research. It's more like, to me it's more like 7 Days to Die or Ark, really. On the red trail. Yeah, it did, and that's what created what it is, eh? Like, I don't know what they were. There was a thing I was watching about it the other day, and they were saying, like, you know, it actually they just about pretty much it flopped massively at one point. I'm trying to think who was saying it, but yeah, it flopped massively. They removed the zombies and then they put it into some particular, not a beta or not an alpha, but it was something else. And then it took off, and they're like, well, fuck, obviously this is it. So they kept it, and that's exactly what it's been since then, more or less. Oh, someone's around. Been a long night. Right, been a long night time. In general. Check out those cliffs up there. I'm gonna do, and then I'll come back down through the sea fuel. Fuck it. I'll see what's available or what's up there. 7 days, yeah, 100%. Yep. And I mean, even 7 Days to Die's done a bit of a research recently as well, which I think it's a game where, you know, you either like it or you don't. A bit like Ark as well, I suppose. Like, you know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Never really played Ark a little bit, but I never really got into it, to be honest. Just become so. There wasn't so much too much to it. Just become too much in general. Or it was too much shit you had to do. At least for 7 Days to Die, you could. There was a point to it, I suppose, as well. Even though, you know, you can tame the fucking dinosaurs and all the other shit in Ark and that, but. Fuck off. Build under there, alright. Even though we've been here. Yeah, mate, like, I get it, you know what I mean? Like, and because I've got, look, I play a lot of different games when I can. I've currently been smashing through Generation Zero, which a lot of people either liked or didn't like, and it took me a little bit to get used to the gameplay of it, but once I did, I actually started enjoying it, and I think because I got the expansion packs as well, that made it a hell of a lot better, and the story isn't too bad when you get into it, but they could do a shitload. I mean, if DayZ was set with the graphics of Generation Zero, holy fuck, what a game it would be. Not that the graphics are bad on DayZ, but just a different engine, eh? And yeah, it seems like that, eh? It seems like some of the games that I sort of think, oh fuck, I don't know how people can play them, to be honest with you, but yeah, very similar, mate. Yeah, that's right. Bloody oath. Yeah, it's hard enough looking after my fucking self. And that's a mission at times anyway, so. Is that a floating rock? Ah, floating rocks. Interesting. Different. You know, and then feeding fucking dinosaurs and letting them lay eggs and shit, like, I mean, yeah, it'd be fun to start with, and afterwards it'd just be like, oh fuck this, I've had enough. I wish I had a night vision scope, would be great. You can cover the whole valley with this, with either a Mosin or VSD, maybe even the Blaze and Tundra. There's a zombie down there. Goody screen. Sure it is. Yeah, it's sort of like games that actually, you know, make it worth your while, I suppose, as well. And it's funny because old Coldy, who comes on and plays with us quite a bit, he when I first sort of said to him about DayZ, I said to him, look mate, you're gonna love it, or you're gonna hate it. You're absolutely gonna hate the shit out of it. It's gonna annoy the crap out of you. You're gonna be pissed off. You're gonna lose all your shit. You're gonna die like a motherfucker, and then you're gonna fall in love with it, and that'll be it, mate. Like, you'll be hooked. And I still remember, his first time having a gunfight, and he's like, I'm fucking shaking, man. My hands are shaking, like my heart's beating out in my chest. And people just don't. I don't think people fucking believe you, but the adrenaline rush you get out of this thing is just, you know, it's sick. And especially when the first lot of upgrades come around, when the bears got put in, and the wolves were in as well. The first time I come across a bear, mate, that made me shit myself just about. From the growl to the chase of it, and not knowing what or how strong it was, I suppose. The unknown shit, eh? That really blew me away. We shouldn't go too far. Over the edge. Right, up in there. Hopefully that's a light coming up. Yep. Starting to come light again. Oh, fucking oath, mate. Like, honestly. And it never gets old. Like, it never gets old, eh? Like, and people can say, you know, they've like had so many fucking thousand of hours and shit, man, but it's still never ever to the point it gets old. And some days you can come out here and absolutely own fucking anybody, and then some days you can come out here and could even hit the side of a fucking barge. And you can hear the excitement in people when they're talking too, like their voices and shit. Especially on streams, I think is a big thing too, where people pick up on it. You oh fuck, and go down and see the C130. You pick up on that genuine excitement and charge, eh? Yeah, mate. Like, I never got to. I couldn't kill him at one point. I could not frigging kill them. Every time him and myself were going near the bears, I kept getting fucking knocked out or killed, and he kept killing them. And it was like, hang on a minute, like, this fucker's got barely 100 hours and he's wiping bears out. I'm clocking over 2,000 fucking hours and I'm sitting there going, I can't kill a fucking bear. Like, I'm getting poleaxed every frigging time. And then it flipped pretty quick. He started getting attacked by bears and sure enough, it backfired on him for a bit, but even now, like, it's good. They need to add that, you know, add maybe a couple of different, sort of, well, I mean, actually, to be honest with you, it'd be nice to have rabbits in the game, you know, where in the original one you could actually kill rabbits and eat them as well. That'd be, just as another survival sort of food, it'd be quite cool. You wouldn't get a tent up there either. They wouldn't let you put a tent up here, but it'd be quite sick up there. Survival shelter up here would be good. Yeah, you could probably build some shit around here, I suppose, as well, but Jesus, look up, mate. See, I think it's not so much the adrenaline rush of killing zombies anymore. You get frustration with them because you're like, can't believe those bastards did that to us. God, that was my dishwasher. I thought it was a fucking deer while we're talking about it. Definitely go down and check that out. There's a zombie walking over there to the right. But, you know, you come up, I mean, it's the hunt, eh? It's like, could be a guy right now sitting literally in ghillie in a bush over there, which you wouldn't even know. And I think a lot of it is intuition too, where you, I mean, 9 times out of 10 you're probably wrong, but most of the time I'm like, it just feels like someone's around. And you get the odd little bit of glitch in the lag, which sometimes can assist in that sort of thought as well, but it's funny. I'd get a chopper cross here at the back of here too, actually. You want to think about it? I'll take the binoculars anyway. I'm not going to use them for much, but it'd be handy to have. And they definitely need to bring other weather in. Snow would be great. I don't know why they can't. Like, wouldn't be hard to white the place out.
Hey. Cool. Right. Well, you expect that, but oh no, it was a bit of a bigger ledge. Oh shit. Oh, let's have a look. You get this shit in here, right? Well, if you could somehow get a tent. Yeah, you wouldn't. But if you could have got a tent in there, it'd be alright. There are definitely areas in these rocks that you can utilise the right way. Oh. Where's those binoculars? Yeah. What's that? Actually, let's fill up this bastard. What do you do for a crust, brother? And you don't have to stay on here either, mate. It's all good. Like, you know, in general. Did you work most mornings sort of thing, or is that the tower over there? Is that a big fucking tree? Looks like a big tree. Right. I mean, put it this way, do you work most mornings would be the question I'm asking. Don't worry about saying what you do. It's no one else's business, but you can make a little base area around here. If you could build. Ooh. I was actually going to be up the rocks looking through the binoculars, but stupidly. Oh well. Oh, okay. Then let me back up. Did I? Oh, fucking drop him back up there tonight. What a cockhead. What a dick. What an absolute dick. Good enough batteries in me to throw one in. Oh yeah, yeah. I think I'd rather use the other one. You're a long way from home, mate. No, not the flashbang. Come here, you bitch. Still gotta get dry and shit now, think about it. Definitely shitloads of these little cabins everywhere. That lag. It's horrendous. Like that. Look at that. With the sunrise. I mean, they get some shit really right. Right. That's pretty. It's a protective case in the middle of the fucking road. But that's pretty cool. You know? Some of the shit they don't do, intentionally to do well, they do well. In the red of the trees from the sun, eh? fairly certain what's going on at the moment is that there's someone running all the chopper routes, or the spawn routes anyway. They can go off, they can go, they can go. Fuck. Oh, grab that. Quick. Sure. Hearing someone maneuvering around. Still raining. Fuck it. What have we got? Right, now it should be bright enough. Should have been. Right. It's gone. But the fact the protective case is here, and I did learn a very valuable fucking lesson, to be fair. Like the last time I stupidly on a PvP server ran up to something lying in the middle of the road, there was a mine in it. A mine on it, or under it. And yeah, it was a pretty valuable lesson that day. Although I just did it again anyway, so maybe not that valuable. I think the DayZ Eagle would be good. Would be pretty pumped. Or nothing. Nothing is fine. Sporter? Yeah. I think that could be handy. Still need to dry off, but let's go see the C-130. See what it's possibly got. I like the idea of having the crash planes, and I really hope they bring in, which would be a mission for them, but even the mono choppers, like you can build in, well, you can build them in, was it DRL, no, sorry, UTs, I'm thinking the other ones. Whoa, what the fuck was that? I think of the other one. There's a couple other ones. It wasn't Pakistan, I know that, but there was a couple of different islands that were modded on Arma 3 and Shadow and Arma 2, and you could actually, instead of having a bike, you could deploy a bike or a little gyro chopper or so, gyro chopper, or same microlight, but it's not even that big. Straight through here, pretty sure it was straight through. That I'm going around it. So look, where did we miss it? Yeah, well, it is good to get back to Cherno quite a bit too. You know, after playing Livonia so long, then yeah. See, how are other shoes? Fuck, I never thought of that. Yeah, we shouldn't be doing this in the middle of the doorway, but where did we go back up to reference point and see what happens? Rock. Quite a cool formation. I'm sure it was diagonally down, eh? Okay, put it in. Or did it just piss off? I put it down. Sure of it. No, it's down here. No. It definitely pissed off. I thought, what the fuck? It was right there. You go and check it out. I doubt there'll be anything left over though. Generally, sometimes, you know, chopper crashes and shit, you can get there and there's still stuff left over from where they were. Oh, careful. Whoa, yeah, careful. Well done. Oh shit, I'm affecting that. And my chat decided to stop working. Why? Still haven't run past it, eh? I just have to, I will have to sort out the Discord for myself as well. Start adding things in. Playing around. Yeah, my chat is fresh. That's great, eh? It's coming back now, hopefully. Come on, alright, come back. Yeah, I ran my fast. There we go. Which basically means that someone had actually friggin' well been here as well. Because there hasn't been a super restart in a while. You know, in a while, from not 2 hours. Well, only 2 hours I suppose, but taking a bit of a stab in the dark whether or not there's going to be shit lying around. Got doubt. Will be. Yeah. Oh, there's boots. So, oh, we'll replace them. It's a start. Good to know. So we were on the right track. I don't think there's anything else. Lucky to even find them, to be fair. Most of it's always inside the plane. Deer stand. The rarity that, you know, there is some stuff on the outside, but more of it's majority in the back end of it. So. I'm going to bother. Already got one. Actually, is it full? Now I'm thinking about it. No, let's put it away properly. And I just got dry. Literally just got dry. I'll probably get wet now again. And there's some flooring tabs as well. Look, yeah, wet. So let's quickly be cheeky and go just to, you have to, yeah, take it out. Oh no, that way, at least we know it's purified the right way. Wow, there's a fair amount of, definitely a fair amount of people in the chat there. Hope your night's going well, people. Should need some food. Lucky we've got the can opener, we'll just punch these two. So that way they're open. And we're in to go. Made a fire in here, which would have been alright, but I'm going to go down and see what we can find. We already know where one base will probably be as well anyhow. The fuck is that doing away from there? The sound that the sheath makes, eh? Let's go down and see what we can find. Ooh, there's the Achilles. See what we can see. Hopefully heading down just towards basically at the back of the ski field now. Well, heading down towards the ski field anyway. So trying to work my way around where chopper locations are as well. There is someone that's in front of me doing that by the looks of it already. Probably only just in front, maybe a good 5-10 minutes in front, I think. You can tell by the fact that some of the spawns are close to going compared to, you know, still being smoking away and ready to go. So there's another one around somewhere, or someone is around somewhere, but I'd say it's another A chopper crash, I think. Someone is around. It could even be a fucking bear. Probably, more than likely, going to be a bear, which would be good. Looking in the windows up there. Down the house. The doors are just open, or the doors are open, not just open. Obviously you can't tell how long they've been open for, but someone's definitely searching. Just that little bit of lag, that's the indication, or yet, like, I don't know if you noticed it at all, but right then as well was another one. It just stammers just enough for you to know whether or not it's a base, whether it's an animal, whether it's a person. And 9 times out of 10, when it's pretty frequent, it's normally a person. When it sort of starts out slow and builds in, it means that you're coming up on something, like a base or a chopper, or a car, sorry, as well, was another one. But you can see there, the reason for it is because of that, because it's a base. Looks a bit sus to me. So that makes sense as to why the stammering was going on. Although the doors are open, and I don't know why. What I'm going to do, this is VSD, only because if we go trade, someone's broken in. Possibly would have been all the gunshots we heard, but whether they're still in there is the other story. The air locked it up massively, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Barrel's empty. Barrel's empty. Fire barrel. Crate to be empty. Yeah. Shut down in 45. Nothing out here, obviously. That makes sense. So that's the stammering that you get sometimes. So you sort of have that little bit of jiggling and jiggling. Why? Looks like someone's obviously either nicked it all, which I'd say they have. Which I wouldn't mind building a decent base somewhere, on a decent server. Having a bit of a crack. I do have a decent area where to build, which I'm not saying, but myself and on Livonia and also on Cherno here, there's a couple of places we know of that no one has ever found the base. And that's probably, that's why I'm not going to say where. But pretty simplistic and pretty straightforward, but really effective as well. Well, I think I'm still on, sort of, just on the back trail behind someone at the moment, So it's getting cold. What I'm going to do is pop that heat pack. with the headlight go? And my cargo pants. So the essentials are warm. Oh, actually, we'll take that one off. And put 4x1 on. Just because it's, I think it's a bit of scope overall looking wise. Tell you what, sometimes that 3D sound of your footprints scares the crap out of you. So if you're in the chat, guys, don't be scared to say hi. Throw us a follow too if you're not familiar with the channel. Look, it doesn't cost anything to do so, and you know, realistically it just helps support us sort of do what we do. And most of all, you won't miss out on notifications when we crack on and go live. So, encourage you to do so. We're in a bit of a no man's land here. I mean, I was up the top of the hills before, and I just wanted to have a pure look around, to be honest with you. Pretty boring, to be fair, but I just, for myself, wanted to scope something out to check if there was different viable options in regards to places where I could probably look at building, or cave-wise and shit like that as well. And now we are heading towards the actual ski field itself. So it is definitely a popular place. Same with Tizzy. Tizzy will be the real, yeah, needing to get on your grasp and making sure you're good. I haven't seen any other smoke from any other chopper crashes either too, to be fair, but still good. What I will be doing tomorrow is I'll be getting on tomorrow onto the one vicious cycle, pumping through that quite a bit, because it does sort the men from the boys, so to speak, in relation to the way that it's set up and the way it plays too. So this here, I think, to me, would be one of the best modded close to official servers, and one vicious cycle is just a complete prick. Probably close to the one today that we're playing where what was it? What was it called? So there was something boys, which I'll remember. Name of my fucking cat, so I should remember it. Like a balloon up there on top of the cliff, eh? And then the second one that we're playing anyway, that honestly had some of the hardest hitting zombies and hardest health impacting zombies I think I've ever played within reason. I like the idea of the horde factor too. Make sure you do check out our YouTube as well, or check out the YouTube channel as well. There is some of the videos, only been a couple of productions in regards to movies and done there, but there will be more going up as we sort of speak. I'm going to do like the best of the best of. In other words, the best bits of the streams. I mean, the last thing I'm going to be doing sometimes is watching through 5 hours of, you know, content that may not have anything majorly involved in it until maybe the end or maybe the start. So I'll throw together some of the funnier bits, and that'll allow us to let you have a bit of a laugh anyway, and, you know, cut out all the boring stuff, so to speak. Although I do feel that, you know, you take the boring with the good as well, because that's part of the game anyhow. So it is what it is. I need more rocks up that way. Like, I really want to get back up the top of those rocks and check them out. But I do know the choppers are down here, so When you're on, like, the shitload on. So 32 and myself, 32 people on myself for a 50, so it's not bad, not a bad population, medium pop, or high pop I think they class it as. But, you know, as I've said before, we've got 32 people, been bumped into one. We are behind one somewhere. We have heard sounds of other ones, gunshots as well, but yet to see anyone. Whoop. That will be coming. I still think we push on to the ski field. Only reason is I know people will be going to the ski field or going around the choppers as well. So I do want to. That big fucking tree up there. It looks so sick, eh? There's two trees, alright. I want to push back up those hills. Surprised that there's not more. Deflate down here and make sure that we count it down a little bit. Make it a little bit harder for people hopefully to see. Still, like, I'm still 100% certain. Look at the rocks up there. We're floating around someone, eh? Or we're near someone. Also guys, make sure you go and hit up the Greedy Peasant too. Watch out for the streams, go and subscribe. That way at least you get notification when he's going live. Watch out for the server reviews and some of the stuff that he actually does. It was a decent race today, which was funny as hell. Basically where it was a bit of a destruction, well, a derby anyway you could say. Destruction derby would be the better word to say, to be honest with you. Where 9 cars were racing to a certain point in the darkness, and there was a lot of madness. Well worth a watch of the video again, so make sure you go and check it out. It certainly brings a good smile and a good chuckle to the face, put it that way. Project Jackalope is the second one, sorry. Fresh Boys and Project Jackalope is the second one that has probably some of the hardest hitting zombies I think you can sort of come across within reason. And by hardest hitting I don't mean they take your life in one hit. Just the hit that they do, it does a fair amount of freaking damage. Put that away. Much shit, meteors and stuff. You can dig it and go in a bit more. Something around a person, animal maybe. And the dual bear, we haven't heard one yet. Wow. I don't think we've heard one yet. Good old red trail. Tell you what, we might even do tomorrow, to be honest with you. I might pump a mission on the red trail. So I might spawn in a totally different server. Look at this for a spot. What a sniping spot. Wow. On a clear day, that's definitely a massive advantage. Such a fucking stunning landscape, really. When you look at it. Alright. Yeah, not too far now. We are coming near another area that could potentially have look at the rocks in there, eh? What was that? If that's a woodpecker, it's a sick woodpecker. Definitely needs help. I suppose you could pop a shelter down in there. Quite cool if you can build ladders, eh? Even rope ladders or something. Just something to be able to get up top of certain rocks, and that would be quite good. Add another element to things. We'll start running. So it seems. Wow. Where does the mighty red trail lead us this way? Oh, I thought there was a zombie thing there. Holy shit. A little bit of a heart flicker then. Probably pop something up here too, actually. I have the camo, no one will see it, I guess. Yeah. Need to cook that meat, don't I? My bandage. Right. Is that spoiling or what? Okay. Yeah, I suppose you could build watchtowers from up here too as well. But let's push into the bush. So I guess the idea behind the red trail run would be that you're only to follow the red, well, and I say this loosely, you follow the red trail. Wherever the red trail leads you, you're allowed to loot. You can't deviate from the red trail. In regards to, I know there's a base a kilometre away over here, I'm going to go to it. So in other words, you have to follow the red trail all the way. If it leads you through a town, you loot the town. If it doesn't lead you through a town, you can't go into that other town that you see. You would start with a minimal, like I said, minimal kit, and I'm trying to work out what that would really sort of be, I suppose. Like I said, maybe, you know, definitely a knife. In fact, I mean, if it comes down to it, in theory, you would start with what you start with. So, whatever you spawned into the server with would be what you start with, really. If a server owner is out there that would actually want to do something like that, and you know, and look to host a red trail run, I suppose, you know, that'd be great. But otherwise, I'm going to pick the server tomorrow and smash a red trail run out and see how we go. So state that if you start on a red trail, you should be able to loot and survive on a red trail. So that's going to be the real test to see whether or not that's true. Because it does run so many different ways. I thought it was going out. Okay, I didn't think it did. But look, there's little, you know, areas here could be definitely useful. So yeah, look, I'll suppose what I could do is probably look to start early in the morning. That way it'll give me a good opportunity to be able to, you know, take some time to do it the right way, because you're going to have to ration shit out, obviously. You know, you're not going to be starting with a pile of food and that, and not with a pile of drink either, so you'd have to be very, very limited in what you would go through to begin with anyway, and depending on what you end up looting as well, you know, that would clearly be the key to how long you're going to survive for, I think. So, yeah, look, maybe get prepared, or I think I'll hit that tomorrow and see how we go. See if it's a viable option. Because there is a few different trails. There's a red, a green and a blue, I believe. I'm not sure what the difference is within relation to them, if, you know, one's quicker or smaller or longer or shorter or whatever. Let's take that. Let's get rid of that. So it'll be something that we'll try be able to report back on and let you know, I guess. And then the other question would be probably, do you go vanilla servers? Do you go, I mean, it can't be overly modded. I mean, a server like this probably wouldn't be too bad. I can certainly try it on one vicious cycle, because that's not heavily modded at all. Like you need to work to find stuff on that. So there might be one option. The other one, I suppose, is doing an official, but I'd need to drop myself out of an official. Like, I'd have to top myself, and then, which I don't mind, don't give a shit about that. Just wondering if the official would be any good, and if, you know, in case of the fucking goofers and that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Such a killer landscape, eh? What's that? Oh, hey, what? I thought that had a gun out. That's good. Oh. There's one part on the way to where we're going to. Alright. Go and see what we can find. Ooh. Oh, that was dangerously lucky. Or bad. Shit. Didn't expect that. Stupidly. Ooh, it's so wet again. Right, tell you what we're going to do. Ooh. That'll be the chicken. Maybe not. Here she comes, the rain. Ooh, that's some good rocks. Well, we're going to leave it here for the night. I'm going to pick it back up probably in the morning. It's getting a little bit later here, but we'll be heading into it when you can in the morning. I encourage you guys to drop along, say hello. Don't be shy, people. You know, look, we're all here to talk and enjoy life, so why not jabber away? Because sometimes my jaw gets bloody sore. But in the meantime, cheers for popping in. Make sure you enjoy your night or day, whatever it is for you. And I look forward to seeing you in the AM for me, maybe PM for you. Either way, take care. See you then.